and I forgot to take my notes out. What?
Oh, those are homework.
No.
No. Are we just skipping over those, giving them no love and attention?
Yeah.
No.
No.
We're just going to page 3 because I said so. Okay, so first thing is an example of a perfect square. We know that the square root of 49 is 7 because 7 times 7 is equal to 49. So 49 is one of those perfect squares. Now, so the inverse or the opposite of squaring a number is taking the square root. You guys haven't done square root before, right? This is your first time seeing the square root symbol. No? You did it last year?
Yeah, we did a little bit last year.
Yeah, I did it 6th grade.
Yeah, we had the power of 2 though. Only
Oh, you had exponents, but not this symbol.
No, we did.
Yeah, I did.
You were an accelerator.
Yeah, we did.
You were you also an accelerated? Oh.
No, I was
Yeah,
in
we
this
did
class.
this like a lot at the end of last year.
Okay, so the square root is just the inverse, or I don't like to use that word opposite. It's kind of wrong. But it just undoes, no, it's not basic, it's just wrong. Opposite means negative. Okay, but inverse just means you're undoing something. So if you want to undo taking the square root, you square something. It's just like multiplication. If you want to undo multiplication, you divide. If you want to undo subtracting, you add. The same type of relationship. So the square root of 49 is called a perfect square because its square root is a whole number. Okay, now we get to fill all of this in. How fast do you think we can do it?
Very fast.
Okay, ready? What's 1 squared? 2 squared? 3 squared?
9.
Who said 6?
Not me.
It was definitely you.
No.
4 squared?
16.
5 squared? 6 squared? 7 squared? 8 squared? 9 squared? 10 squared? 11 squared? 12 squared? 13 squared? Nice. 169. 14 squared? No less than that.
190.
196. 15 squared? 225. Okay, so then if 1 squared is equal to 1, what do you think the square root of what is equal to 1? Alex, 1. The square root of what is equal to 2?
4.
The square root of what is equal to 3? The square root of is equal to 4. The square root of is equal to 5. The square root of, and then the square root of 49. Do you see the pattern now? The square root of 81 is equal to 9. The square root of 100 is 10. The square root of 121 is equal to 11. The square root of 144 is equal to 12. The square root of 169 is equal to 13. The square root of 196 is 14. And the square root of 225 is 15. Okay, so we just filled all of this in because this is something that you will definitely want to memorize. You want to know all of these perfect squares all the way up to 15. If you know more, that's great. Does anyone know what 20 squared is? No. 400. That's another good one to know just because it will help you, I don't know, when we're estimating and approximating, which I guess is in 2 weeks. Does anyone know 21 squared?
421.
No. 441?
424.
441.
No. Wow, how did you know?
442.
441.
It's 441. I said it. He didn't actually.
No.
Yes, I did.
No.
Anyways, the more you know, the better. But you really just need to know up to 15 in this class. Okay? I also have them right there, just like Drew was saying. What did I go up to on that number line, Drew? 12? Oh, okay. So then you still have to memorize 13, 14, 15. 169, nobody ever has a problem memorizing that. 196 and 225. 196, it's just flipped. 13 and 14. They just flip 169 to 196, the 6th and the 9th flip. And then 15 square, a lot of people just know. Stop. Okay. So this is what you need to know before your first quiz. Your first quiz is a week from today. It's next Friday. This is definitely going to want to be something that you know for that. Okay, are you ready to do the math?
No.
Yes.
Okay, I love this. It's so fun, I promise. Okay, so we are going to be doing
Is the first one 8?
just dealing with perfect squares. Is the first one 8? No.
Is it 16?
What? Pull your mask up.
32.
So, no, it's not. Okay, we have a square root. Order of operations. Do you guys remember the order of operations? What did you learn? What's the acronym you learned? Yes. PEMDAS? Or did you do GEMDAS?
No.
Gemma, PEMDAS. Some people learn Gemma. That just means grouping, exponents, multiplication and division together, and then addition and subtraction together. So some people see it as Gemma, GEMDAS, whatever. It all means the same thing. The G is a grouping. And the reason that I'm telling you that right now is a square root symbol that kind of acts like a grouping symbol. It kind of acts like parentheses. So whenever you see square roots, that's what you'll want to do first. So very first thing is, what is the square root of 64? 8. Good job. But what is the 2 doing to the square root of 64 if it's just sitting right out in the front? Kendra? Right? Yeah. Is your name Kendra? Okay, good. I just want to make sure I was reading the seating chart correct. Okay, good. It's being multiplied. So 2 times 8. So we're not done yet. This is a numeric expression. We just have to multiply and the answer is 16. So it wasn't 8 or 32. It was 16. Okay, how about the next one? What's the first thing you do?
Find square root of 1.
Okay, does anyone already know that?
11.
11 is the square root of 121. Okay, what do we do next?
Add 5.
Add 5. 5 plus 11 is?
16.
What? But that's what we got for number 1.
Just love 16.
Yeah.
Probably not 16.
Probably not, actually.
225 square root of 50.
Okay. Number 3, there's a little extra step here. So what's the first thing we should do? Square root. What is the square root? Good job. What is happening to the 15?
Being multiplied by -3.
Multiplying by -3. And then it's also adding 10. Okay, what do we do next in order of operations? Stop talking.
The multiplication.
Yeah. Perfect. Multiplication in this case. So -3 times 15. Tyler?
-35.
No.
What? Oh, add
What?
-45. I didn't ask you to do
my
that.
bad.
He already added the 10. And then we just add -45 and 10. And are you guys comfortable with that one?
Yes.
Good. That's -35. I just need to make sure you know integers. You only learned that 1 year ago. Okay, then do you want to do number 4 on your own?
It's different.
It is different, but you can do it. It has 2 square roots. Okay, hold on. Don't tell me. Let me check it. I don't know the answer.
Oh, yeah. Done.
Yeah.
See, it's not that hard. I'm doing all of it because I'm just that crap. Yeah, I'm already done with that.
The answer 6.
Same with page 2. Same with page 5 and 3. We just got this packet. I know.
You've already done 1, 2, 3, and 4.
No, I've already done my homework. We just got the packet. I know. How?
Literally.
Huh?
How did you already do homework? We just got the packet. But you did it today?
Yeah, look, see, I'm
Dude, we
talking
got the packet like 5 minutes ago.
He did the homework.
Yeah. It's on her homework.
3, 4, and 5.
Yeah.
Can you check like that's your table too?
Algebra 9, bro.
Yeah, algebra 11.
Aren't you like pro geometry XL, bro? Like,
That
This
one's
is a
perfect.
hard-
Can you check the rest of your table?
Is it for? I'm already done with the homework.
Does it-
On page 4.
does this just mean that like it's the negative? Of this?
Yeah, it's just
So,
negative. It's just negative. It's just negative. Whatever. Yeah.
Okay.
11.
Yep.
I checked every single table. So every table had one person get it right? Okay, square root of 144 is 12. The square root of 36 is 6. So what was the final answer? Good job. Don't you love math now? It's so fun and easy. Okay. Number 5. A lot of you guys already did 5 and 6. Should I give you more time if you want to do it on your own?
No.
Okay. I think everyone that wants to do it did it. The square root of 16 is what we start with. What's that?
4.
Then what do we do with it?
Times it by
Multiply by 15. So then what's the final answer?
60.
60. Oh, great question.
Get the 4 from square root of 16.
Oh, alright, never mind. I understand.
Do you actually?
Yeah.
Okay, good
I think
job.
he
Thank you,
understood
Ben.
in the first place.
Well, we have to make sure everybody's on the same page. Okay, number 6, what do we do first?
-9 plus
Oh, you're right. I should do that.
The square root of 81. Okay, guys, stop talking. I promise you'll get to your homework faster if you talk less. Okay. The square root of 81 is 9. But what do you think that negative right out in front means?
-9.
That it's actually just a -9. So -9 plus 20, and then what's the final answer? 11. Perfect. Okay, we only have 2 more problems. Wow, no, I didn't do enough for today.
Just do the homework. Yeah.
It's gonna be really fast. Okay. No. Yes. 11.
Got 11.
Okay. Stop talking. Number 7, the area of a square. Oh, I love this problem.
I like it too.
This problem is going to come up in Math 8 for the whole rest of the year. And then for some reason, everyone always gets it wrong, and it really bothers me. Okay, the area of a square is shown below. Find the side length of the square. If we're given the area and we want to find the side length, what are we supposed to do? Brent? That's right. So I heard a lot of people say divide, and a lot of people's instinct is to divide by 4.
Why?
You said divide.
Yeah, but you
Yeah, but not by 4.
Divide by, so that's the same thing as saying the square root. A lot of people want to take the square root because that's how many sides are on the square. But that's not right. If they give you the area, it's just like the little squares you drew at the beginning, right? If you have the area to find the side length, you have to do the square root. So the square root of the area will give you the side. Shh. Guys, stop talking. The square root? Yeah, it's like a check mark, but with a line. Okay. So that means we're going to do the square root of 25. And what is the side length? 5 is not correct yet.
Oh,
Yeah.
5 inches squared.
But
No, squared inches. Sorry. Squared inches. Yeah, it says squared inches.
if it's the area, it's squared. But if it's just the side length, it's just inches. Because remember, when you take the square root, the squared, well, it's like the inverse. So it undoes it. It goes away. Okay. Number 8, Ivan's room is a square with an area of 144 feet. So area is 144. What is the perimeter of Ivan's room? The perimeter is not 12, actually. Well, what is 12? What is the 12 referring to? Drew? No. It's not the perimeter. The 12 is something, though. Lila? Is that right? What is it? Oh. Did I say your name right? Yeah. Okay, well, that's great. Yes. Wait, hold on. Eden? The square root of the area is 12, which is 144. And what does that tell us about Ivan's room? It tells us that each side is 12. So then the area, the square root of the area is 12, and that's the side length. So that means this is 12, 12, 12, and 12. But they ask us what the perimeter is. So what does perimeter refer to, Drew? The sides all added together, right? It's all 4 sides. So that means we have to do 12 plus 12 plus 12 plus 12. Or yes, 12 times 4 would work as well, which is 48. No. Feet. 48 feet. Same thing. Okay. You guys, you finished your first Math 8 lesson. Congratulations. Yay. Okay. Now you have way too much time to work on your homework. Now, when you do your homework, you want to make sure that you're showing all of your work. So numbers 3 through 8, there's going to be work to show just like we did on numbers 1 through 6. It's not a lot of work to show, but at least show what you're doing. There's one symbol on here that you haven't learned yet on number 3. No. Yeah. Do you know how to do... Well, I guess you learned it in Math 6 and Math 7. 3 to the 3rd power, what does that mean?
3 times 3 times 3.
Good job. Okay, you guys can go ahead and work on your homework then. Can you play Fortnite? No. Guys, put your mask over your nose.
Yeah, Rocco's gonna make a career out of video games.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to collect this. Did you guys all turn this in? It's due today.
Yes. Yeah.
Take it out right now. If you haven't, I'll collect it.
Rocco's gonna be the next
TQ.
I don't play Fortnite.
He doesn't play Fortnite. Imagine playing Warzone. Warzone's so bad, bro.
Yeah,
The
right on
hackers
for the best day.
The hackers are like, it's so annoying.
Oh, I think I already turned it in. I don't know.
I'm just trying to ridiculous.
Yeah.
That also has a huge factor.
I've been playing so much. Especially because all the guys that were on like Warzone.
Okay, it's a bunch of people who are new to it.
Did you all turn it in already?
Dude, it's crazy. Like, big marks. It's crazy. Like, he's already died on that line, too. He's like massive score.
Did you girls turn this in?
What's 14 times 14? 190. 196.
Yeah, there's not a whole lot of work to show on that one either.
Finish the math. Will we turn in our math? Or should we do it?
Well, I love that you showed your work too, but
Hey, so did I.
work to show on this one.
So did I.
Wow, that looks really good. You can show me on Monday. Do you have to turn in your thing, or did you already turn it in? You already turned it in.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I remember now. You turned it in.
I did?
Yeah, I remember. I saw your mom's handwriting.
Are you sure? Oh yeah, I handed it to you.
100% sure.
I was like, I cannot find it. And I was like, sorry.
Oh, I forgot to do attendance?
Oh, no.
No, I forgot to mark who's absent.
Can I work on more?
Oh, George is absent. Yeah.
Actually, I can't. Did I finish my assignment for verbal?
So Ben, have you had the E yet?
What?
Did we run the E first?
No, that's my brother. I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did. Wait, did you
Ben, you
guys
got
have
your
verbal?
field first.
Who? No. Wow, looking for
If you
something,
ever
right?
need paper,
That is, yeah.
Here, just so everybody.
I have one paper, and I also
I
have
literally have
like,
nothing to do with my assignment for.
which one do you want?
Oh, yeah, same. Who do you have
I
to
did
read?
the shop. She's really nice. She lets us read our own book.
Yeah, it's great. And if you do, you don't get a
That's
test.
every English teacher.
Okay.
Any of them give you a letter that you take a test on it? That she doesn't have to
Huh? Okay, so if you don't get your own book, then if you don't get your own book, she'll give you a book that you can do a test on. Yeah.
It's pride.
There is still
because my homework. I finished all my homework